Mama Cuisine is about making great everyday meals with simple ingredients and basic cooking techniques, and I want to show you how. Now tell me that this doesn't look like a meal you would find in a restaurant. This show also highlights restaurants, foodies, artisans, and events to help me in my quest in making great everyday meals. So come join me. I'm Johanna Cook of Mama Cuisine. Mama Cuisine is a proud sponsor of the Good Food Festivals coming to Chicago from March 15th through 17th. For more information, visit www.goodfoodfestivals.com. Today I'm making two main dishes with one of my favorite vegetables, the almighty eggplant. First, I'm making a grilled vegetable salad with fresh romaine lettuce, homemade Dijon balsamic vinaigrette, and a host of other vegetables. Second, I'm going to be doing some grilled eggplant roll-ups with herb goat cheese inside of it with chunky tomato sauce right on top. I'm going to show you that eating vegetarian doesn't mean that you'll be lacking in flavor or that it won't be hearty. So one of the two vegetarian dishes we're going to make today is first is a grilled vegetable salad. So that's what we're going to start with right now. I have here a grill pan. I'm going to just turn it on and let it warm up already. Let's see here. It's the wrong one. Let that start warming up while we get ready. If you have a grill, you could use it outdoors. Definitely can. We're here in Chicago where it's snowing outside right now, so I'm not going to go out there. But I know there's some of you Chicagoans who don't care rain, shine, snow, blizzard. You guys are out there grilling, so good for you if you're one of those people. But for me, I'm staying inside heating up my grilled pan for a grilled vegetable salad. What we're gonna do now is start off here. I'm just gonna use very simple vegetables for this. You could obviously add as much and use as little as you'd like. I'm taking an eggplant, yellow squash, I'm gonna take a red onion and some scallions. And that's how simple this one is going to be. You could definitely use, I've used asparagus for this. I've used zucchini as well. Red bell peppers is a good one. This is what I had in the fridge, so this is what I'm using. You could definitely make it as elaborate or as simple as you'd like. The best part is you're using fresh veggies, right? So what we're gonna do here is take this eggplant, cut off the end here. The end we're not gonna need. This is a very hearty dish. Just because it's vegetarian doesn't mean it'll be lacking in flavor or that it won't be hearty and that you won't get full. That's so not the case with this recipe today. So let's go ahead and cut this. We're just gonna slice this into thick slices. We're gonna hit it with some olive oil, salt, pepper, and grill them all, okay? So let's start. Slice this. You don't want it too thin, not too thick. I love eggplant. I grew up eating Chinese eggplant, which is a skinnier, longer. Same thing with this yellow squash. Just nip the ends off. This is kind of a weird shape, right? So I'm just gonna cut it in half. But we do want it lengthwise. It's also key to do it lengthwise because when you're doing it on the outdoor grill, it doesn't fall underneath. If you cut it into rings, into little coins, for sure you would lose it. They would all end up at the bottom of the grill and not on your plate, and that's not what we want. Okay, so here's some yellow squash. I have some scallions. I love grilled scallions. We're just gonna cut the ends off here. I'm just gonna keep it as is. Red onion has a couple tough outer layers, so you want to get kind of 1 or 2 layers deep, okay? And with this one, just kind of take this one. This one I'm gonna cut into rings, thick rings though. Anyway, I'm using the indoor grill pan. Be careful because it's very slippery. You don't want your knife to get you. Use that part. stick it all in here, in your big bowl. Take your olive oil. Be very generous in coating it. Fresh cracked pepper. As little or as much as you'd like. I love pepper, so I don't mind putting in a lot. Toss it, you could use tongs. I'm just gonna use my hands. It's easy. Make sure, whoops, make sure all the veggies get some olive oil, because that's what's gonna help it on the grill. What we're gonna do then is put it on the grill. Make sure it gets those beautiful grill marks that we love. Coat it very well. Awesome, very good. Let's see here. Okay, just use your hands, make sure they all get coated with olive oil. It's what's gonna give it beautiful grill marks on the grill, all right? That looks pretty good to me. Bring it over to my grill pan here. You can hear it. Oh yeah, good, turn this up a little bit. You could hear it, and that's good. That is good, that's the sound you wanna hear. Don't overcrowd it, but make sure that you could fit a few pieces in there. A couple onions, some zucchini. Whoops! And then start grilling, all right? So while the vegetables are grilling, what we're gonna do is go ahead and start our salad dressing, which is a homemade Dijon balsamic vinaigrette. Now I know that you could find tons of different kinds of balsamic vinaigrettes in the store. I'm gonna show you just how easy it is to make it at home for yourself, and you don't have to make this big old huge batch. You can just make a little bit just for that evening, or even make a little bit more for throughout the week, okay? So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna grab a bowl and a whisk. First things first, we're gonna take Dijon mustard. You're gonna take 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. We're gonna take 1/4 cup here of balsamic vinegar. We're gonna add a little salt, a little pepper. Now we're gonna slowly drizzle in some extra virgin olive oil. So whisk that. We're gonna put about 1/3 of a cup. Drizzle very slowly. Extra virgin olive oil. Just keep whisking. Whisk it all together. And what you have here is a homemade Dijon balsamic vinaigrette. That took you less than a couple minutes, all right? So give it a try. Make sure the flavors are just right. Always taste your food. It's perfect. I'm just gonna put a little bit more cracked pepper. And that's good, that's perfect. Just set that one aside. Now we're gonna check on our veggies. Perfect. Very nice grill marks. Just what I wanted. For our grilled vegetable salad. Oh, that's good. So now I have my vegetables here beautifully grilled. Just look how bright the colors are and how beautiful it looks. We're gonna take some romaine lettuce. I just have one head here. Fresh romaine lettuce. What you're gonna do is cut them. So what you're gonna do is take this one head, and you see this rib here across, they all have it, all across here. Okay, so just take your knife, put it right there in the middle. So we're trying to make here some squares, right? So we're just gonna take that and keep it together, okay? Don't take the end off, and that way the leaves are all intact. take the other end, just flip it around. Take the other end, go down the rib again, and cut it down. Now, hold it tightly. Get the edge off. There are some edges that don't look too pretty. Just take that out. And just cut it into small strips. One head will take you a long way here. This one out first. We're just grilling them so they become soft and pliable, and we're able to roll it up with some herb goat cheese. So good. Let's see here. I think I have one more little eggplant to put down and grill. Okay. Let's go back to this. We're gonna take our homemade balsamic vinegar. Just dress. Not gonna use all of it. Just gonna dress lightly. This romaine lettuce. Toss it around. That is delicious. Anything else there? And how we're gonna plate this is we're gonna take these grilled veggies and we're gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces or kind of chunks, okay? You don't have to be very precise. Just cut them up. And this has such a beautiful presentation. I make this a lot when we have get-togethers, barbecues, you know, especially when you're grilling out. Give everyone a very good vegetarian option. Oops, I'm sorry. Vegetarian option here. Same thing with the onions. Onions I cut a little bit into smaller pieces here. Just put it there. Take the onions, line them up next to the zucchini. I mean to the yellow squash. I'm sorry, I'm calling it zucchini. It's a yellow squash. Cut some more of these onions. Line it up right next. Like I said, you could use whatever you want. You can put asparagus, red bell peppers, portobello mushrooms is a good one. Take these scallions. I love grilled scallions. Some more squash here. Take the scallions. We're not going to use the ends. We only want the leafy parts. Cut that up. Oh, this is great with a grilled piece of flank steak. So good. Line that up right there. And lastly, the star of the day, our grilled eggplant. Cut those up. Again, don't mind about how big it is, how small it is. Just put them all here. You're gonna for sure taste. Those grill marks are beautiful. You could definitely tell it's a grilled vegetable. Salad. Put a little eggplant here. One, couple more. Oh, this is a hearty salad, okay? Salad is not a salad for sissies. We're gonna take here some Gorgonzola cheese. Now this gives this some tartness, contrast in flavors. And I like to just put this around the edges. Cheese at the ends here for a very nice presentation. And there you go, a hearty grilled vegetable salad for dinner. All right, we'll set that one aside. And I'll show you the second main dish using our all-star eggplant. So now for our second eggplant main dish, we're gonna take here, I took 2 of the big eggplants, cut them up and grilled it just like as we did for our grilled vegetable salad. I have here some herb goat cheese. Just take any kind that you want, any kind of herb combination. This one has sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna heat up here a saute pan. And we're gonna make a quick sauce. Easy, light, quick. Using fresh Roma tomatoes. We're gonna do a couple tablespoons here, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil is already down there. Get that heated up. We have here some Roma tomatoes that we're gonna dice. Just very roughly dice it. See here. Now I wanna use some pretty big tomatoes here, maybe 5 or 6 of these guys, just to make a really nice homemade chunky tomato sauce. Nothing like fresh tomatoes. So just roughly dice them. I think that was 4. I'm losing count here. Was that 4? I think this is 5. Simple ingredients, right? Eggplant, tomatoes. We're gonna use a little red onion. So that's what we have. If you don't have red onion, use white. If you don't have white onion, you only have a shallot, use shallot. That's it together. And while that's working, so we're gonna dice a red onion here. Take the outer skin off. How to get a fine dice, what you want to do is just take the onion, cut it across that way, and then cutting it this way, and you get a really nice dice. With your tomatoes. Up high and let that work together. Okay, we're gonna get some fresh oregano here. Here, a sprig, fresh. Just take it out of the stem. Finely dice. Let that do its thing. Very simple. While that sauce is working, I'm gonna get here a butter knife and we're gonna start working on our eggplant. So we grilled them and now they're pliable, right? They're soft and we're gonna attempt to roll it up. All right, so we have here 4-ounce, small 4-ounce package of the herb goat cheese. Make sure you leave it at room temperature and not in the fridge. So leave it out on the counter. Okay, let's see here if it'll spread for me. Maybe the best way here is just to spread it around. And goat cheese is a, you know, for you guys who love it, you love it because it's tangy. For those of you who don't love it, you don't love it because it's tangy. So for the same reasons that you don't want to overdo it, that's for sure. Okay, so that's start, but it's good. Sometimes you gotta put the work in, right? And this is something that your kids might want to do. Get them to play with their food, see how it feels, get textures, and I bet they'll be more apt to try it. Maybe not now, maybe a little later in life, but they won't forget it. They won't forget the times that you guys spent in the kitchen. Let's see here. Take this eggplant. So I have here about 2 eggplants. I made 10 slices. Okay, so just depends how big, how fat your eggplants are, but this should be enough goat cheese because like we said, it's pretty flavorful. We don't want to put too much in one. Roll this up. Plus, after you roll it up, it all kind of melts together, right? There's really no better way than to use your fingers with this one. Just get it all together. This one, like I said, has herbs, sun-dried tomatoes. Roll it up anyway, so how are they gonna? No one's gonna know. Okay, so just okay. Almost done here. I think as long as you get it in the middle there, smothered with this fresh tomato sauce. Chunky tomato sauce. What is this needing? A little Parmesan cheese, possibly? A little bit more. I'm gonna stick it in the oven for just 15 minutes at 400 degrees until it gets all melted together and all the flavors get together there. And after 15 minutes, you have your vegetarian hearty dinner. 15 minutes, 400 degrees in the oven, and you get the cheese melted inside, and the goat cheese all gooey in the inside, and all the sauce in there. So who said vegetarian food can't be hearty and full of flavor? This is definitely one of them. And we also have our salad. It's on the lighter side, but nevertheless still very hearty with all those vegetables in there. Homemade Dijon balsamic vinaigrette. These are things that you can for sure make at home. And even switch it up. If you eat meat a lot, try some of this. Switch it up, have some more vegetables, inject more vegetables in your diet. And I kid you not, this is something that you would really enjoy eating. If you want to see any more recipes, make sure you check out mamacuisine.com. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as well as the newsletter to get all the recipes straight to your inbox. Don't forget, if you want to follow